Well, Rat, I'm off to see my family for a few days. What are you gonna do? Gonna watch the first episode of Breaking Bad, see what the big deal is. Then I have a bunch of errands I have to run. Have you moved? Stupid binge viewing! Mr. Goat, the doctor will see you for your checkup now. Terrific. Sounds like Dr. Foster's running early today. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Foster retired. But don't worry, we have a new doctor with excellent credentials. There may have been some resume padding. What are you doing here? I'm a doctor now. You have no qualifications to be a doctor. Bah, that's overrated. Anyone can be a doctor. Okay, act like a doctor. Fine, wait in this room for me for 20 minutes, at the end of which I'll show up and have no time for your questions because I think you're an idiot. That's pretty good. Did I mention how superior I am?
Soundwave superior. Autobots inferior.
Doctor, I have a sharp pain in my side and I could really use your professional opinion as to what it might be. Sounds like you're epibletopotamus. What's that? A word I found in a Dr. Seuss book. My faith in you is diminishing. Please don't rip on my fellow doctors.
Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs!
Well, Mr. Johnson, I'm afraid what you have might be fatal, but I'll have to run some tests to be sure. Oh my goodness, what kind of tests? Bad news. Where's Stefan today? He's been real depressed since his wife Stacy left him, so he decided to see a doctor. I thought he didn't trust doctors. He doesn't, so he's going to try that new doctor's office near his house and hope he finds a good one. First, I'll need to check your reflexes. Nurse! Now, doctor, if I have a problem while I'm at home over the weekend, will you make a house call? Of course. You will? Yes, I'll call your house and tell you never to bother me on the weekend again. I guess that's sort of a house call. I'm pretty patient-friendly that way. Have you heard I'm a medical doctor now? Oh, yeah? I hear a lot of doctors are closing down their practices these days because they're tired of dealing with health insurance companies. Not me. I have staff that takes care of all that, and they're pretty effective. What makes them effective? Pay for the procedure. Okay. How can I help you? I've been feeling a little down lately. Here are 56 different drugs. Try them all. This seems unwise. Hey, my pharmaceutical rep pays for some very nice conferences. Well, Fred, looks like you have high cholesterol. Fortunately, my pharmaceutical rep just stopped by with some great new drugs. I'm a little leery of that, Doc. I hear those guys can sometimes push their product a little hard. Oh, not my guy. He's very professional. Pills! 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 Sometimes he gets excited. I'm sorry, Doc, but I'm just not comfortable with your pharmaceutical rep. He seems like too much of a slick marketer. I disagree. Try a vial of his cholesterol pills. But why should I? Because hidden inside 5 bottles are golden tickets to Pilly Wonka's pharmaceutical factory! I'm going home now. But we are the dreamers of dreams! I want to go! I want to go!
You get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Bad news, Dr. Jones. I've done your blood work, and it appears you have a fatal disease.
No! God, please, no!
Relax, Mr. Jones. It's not all bad news. What's the good news? We validate parking. I see you're focusing on the bad. Mr. Jones, I'm afraid there was a mistake with your blood work. You may not be dying after all. What happened? I accidentally pricked my finger during your blood test, and my blood dripped onto your sample, so I'm not sure whose blood I tested. So it might be you who's dying? That's right, and that would be a profound tragedy. But what if it's me? There's no I in profound tragedy. Go! Did you hear the news? Rat accidentally tested his own blood and found out he might be dying. Oh my god, what's he gonna do? Buy an RV and manufacture, deleted for publication. How can you parody Breaking Bad if you can't say deleted for publication? I'm thinking! Think faster! So if we're gonna manufacture removed for publication, we're gonna need a shady lawyer like Saul Goodman to protect us. What actual lawyer do we know who's that unethical and
Slimy.
he might be too
Slimy.
Okay, Pig, if we're gonna control the removed for publication trade, we're gonna need to knock off the current kingpin. Who's that? Hector Tio Salamanca. He's an invalid, can't speak, communicates by ringing a little bell, but don't be fooled, he's deadly and to be feared. Ding, 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 ding. He looks pretty darn cuddly. Cats are tricky that way. Hey Rat, before we get any deeper into the deleted for publication trade, you should know I have family in the Drug Enforcement Agency. DEA? Are you crazy? We're gonna have to hide our entire lab! Hide your entire what? Our Labrador Retriever. He's a very bad dog. Bad lab! Bad lab!
Brace yourself, SpongeBob. This is my lab. And this is my laboratory.
Holy smokes, Rat! We're rich! Hey, we make something that's exploded in popularity, so much so that supply just can't keep up with demand. Comics police, stop it right there! The comics page will not permit this flagrant promotion of Greek yogurt? What did you think we were making? Methamphetamine! Hey, kids read this!